right, let's run it.
All right. Good morning, everybody. We thank you for joining us today on the Noise Podcast. This is Colby.
Bria.
Christian.
And Grady.
And today on our segment, we're going to be talking about food. We're going to be talking about places to eat, best foods to eat, proportions, cost of food, everything, right? Food's important. We need it every single day. So to start off, we wanted to talk about food proportion. So the serving size is like when you go to the grocery store and you get something to eat, everything has a serving size. Everything is a different proportion. Some are smaller, some are bigger. Some of them are all different types of ranges. Well, I figured out this. So the FDA, actually, the Food and Drug Administration, they actually have a very big say in this. So when you go to the grocery store, all of that has gone through the FDA. They all, they study it and they figure out the serving size and what's like the right amount for people where they can get enough out of it, and like what they want to make sure if you go there and you get a meal that it's going to be 8 in all, right? So that's pretty much that's what I figured out, is that the FDA has a very big part in what we get every single day. So, and then there's also restaurants, how they proportion their food. Like those are usually solid meals depending on where you go. But somewhere like fast food, it's a little bit smaller. I could consider a Wendy's burger a snack.
A lot of restaurants, their food proportions are just crazy, though. When I think about, like, food proportions in America, like, they definitely, it's, like, over, like, the size, the quantity that we actually need. Like, places in, like, Europe and stuff, they portion their food a lot smaller, where it's, like, you are, like, almost full, but not, like, completely full, where that's how your body's supposed to be, like, when you're eating food. You're not even supposed to be, like, completely full. It's, like, the 80% rule or something. And I think it's like, America, I wish we had like better, in restaurants and stuff, I wish we had like better proportion.
Yeah, it's kind of funny going to like, I know there's this new restaurant that opened just across the bridge in Haddam, and I went over there like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and the dish that I got was like huge. Like I think I got like a chicken Alfredo, and it was like a gigantic plate of chicken out. Like I couldn't even eat half of it.
And the thing is, if it's like rich too, the more you eat it, like you're gonna be like, I don't want to finish this.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel gross. Like when I eat a meal, I want to feel good after, feel like energized, and feel like I don't want to feel full and heavy and bloated and feel like this isn't gonna sit well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, and like I feel like nowadays, like you don't really have many dishes, like aside from like salads and stuff. Like I've never made a dish or ordered a dish at a restaurant that wasn't rich like that.
Right.
Like everything I order like has to be like rich, otherwise I just like won't like it for some reason. So
Yeah, and you won't feel like full after.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then like at the grocery store, like the proportions I feel like are just like, I get they go through the FDA or whatever, but I feel like they're kind of off. Like
They definitely are off.
Yeah, like there's been times I've gotten like a bit, like there's chicken nuggets and stuff at Big Y. They make like fresh chicken nuggets, and you would think I go to eat them and it's like I don't feel anything, and like I feel like I barely ate. I feel like I should, maybe feel a little bit more full after, but I don't. So it just makes me wonder like how that process works, like what they're thinking necessarily, because it's just not right. So I mean, you get a box of like Little Debbie's, like the cakes and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like 6 of them. I'm like, that's gonna last me like 2 days.
Yeah,
I could go through that box pretty quick.
And how much sugar is in that as well?
Oh, that's true. That's true. So part of it might be they're taking all that sugar and they're dividing it up, saying like, okay, we don't want too much sugar within a certain amount.
But also
like
you
that.
want enough sugar so it doesn't taste like chalk.
Right, exactly. Right.
Yeah, also there's like, especially with like the serving sizes, like honestly, like I feel like no one looks at like the serving sizes.
No.
Everyone just looks at, like the nutrition facts. Like there was like we had like a bag of goldfish there was one time, and like the serving size wasn't the whole bag of goldfish. It was like a small portion of it. It was like however many goldfish you ate was the serving size.
Yeah.
And that's what like the nutrition facts are. The nutrition facts are like the whole bag of everything.
It's not like
you
no one counts like, oh, this is 8 goldfish. Like
Yeah.
you just grab a scoop and put it in your mouth.
Exactly.
Or when you go to Dunkin', you get 50 assorted munchkins. I had 50 munchkins. They could be a lot less, could be a lot more.
Yeah.
So things are not perfectly measured out whatsoever. So, and then something else is like the prices. So after during COVID, everybody needed to plan out 3 meals per day, right? So now they're going to the grocery store and they have to get their meals like pretty quickly because they're staying at home all the time. It's not like they can go stop at like a restaurant or something like that. So that's when stores knew, like, okay, we need to boost these prices to make more money. So big things like eggs and milk that everybody needs, really. The prices kind of skyrocketed. And then, Chris, do you think you could get us a statistic on how much, like, food, what percentage of food and, like, how more expensive it got during COVID and then how it's been since then?
Yeah, we'll work on that. We'll get that for you.
All right, thank you.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I don't think prices have changed too much. I mean, it's still very expensive.
They started dropping a little bit, but
Yeah.
Restaurants, like, they were really struggling, I feel like, during COVID. Like, I mean, at some point, people, they started getting, like, takeout food, but a lot of people didn't even trust the takeout food. Like, they didn't know, like, it was, like, really bad. I just remember, like, a lot of restaurants having, like, problems.
That's when, like, Uber Eats and DoorDash, like, that's when, like, they started getting really popular because
Their business was doing really well. Yeah.
like through the roof because they didn't want to go to the grocery store because there were people there, so they could get COVID then. But the people making the food at the restaurants could have COVID, so they just trusted Uber Eats.
So the most recent stat, folks, from 2020 to 2024, the consumer price index, the CPI, rose 23.6%. So in 4 years, we went up almost 25%.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So it's gone up even more.
Mm-hmm.
So it spiked during COVID, and you think it would stay at that level or maybe go back down, but it didn't. It still kept going up. So that shows how willing people are to get certain foods. But it's not even necessarily that they're willing, it's just that they need that. Like, it's stuff that we need, so you have to be willing to pay for it.
Yeah, it's not like you can go on strike and buying food or else you'll die.
Right. Yeah, pretty much. And things like meat too. Like there's always, whenever I have dinner every single night, there's always some form of meat on the plate.
yeah. Same
So,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, whether it's like turkey or steak or something.
Right. And then Bria, how was it for you with gluten-free? I know
Like,
you're.
for what? For, like, restaurants? Or?
Yeah, no, I'm saying, like, when you go grocery shopping, is gluten-free more expensive? Is it cheaper?
It's definitely more expensive. Like, like, the gluten-free is more expensive. It could be the organic food. That's definitely, like, more expensive. But, I mean, healthier is healthier.
It's true.
But, like, restaurants, it could definitely be, like, difficult sometimes because of, like, cross-contamination. You never know what people are actually doing in the back, like, cooking. And, like, I work in a restaurant. Like, I see how, like, some things are handled and stuff. And, it could definitely be, like, better when people say there's no cross-contamination. The majority of the time, that's not true. Mm-hmm. So, for me, it's, like, it's definitely better to eat at home when I know what is being made, what utensils are, like, being cleaned and whatever like that. So, it's definitely, like, a little worse when I go out to eat sometimes, but...
Do you know why, like, when they make, like, why it's more expensive? Like, when they make gluten-free food, is it just a longer process? Like, to create
honestly,
it?
I'm not sure. Can we, like, pull that up, too? Maybe.
Like, I wonder what how the process of creating that food is differentiates from gluten-free to normal.
Yeah, I don't know. But I just know that, like, for gluten-free, like, gluten compared to, like, being gluten-free, like, it's the wheat that matters. And it's, like, in America, the wheat that's, like, being produced is, like, over the amount of, like, a normal, like, amount of wheat that a person is supposed to, like, eat. Like, the amount of wheat that people have in their daily foods, it's just not, like, healthy. Like, if you look at other countries, it's completely different than what America does with their wheat. Like, it's, like, bad. Like, that's why a lot of people, even when they're not allergic to gluten, they try to go gluten-free just because of the wheat. It's just, like, it's not good in America.
Well, so, like, I've seen a lot of, there's a lot of TikToks and stuff that I've seen from, it's like food in Japan. And they'll go into the store and they have, like, ramen's a really big thing, noodles and pasta and stuff like that. So they'll walk in and everything's, like, measured out, like, on how much sugar, how much sodium, all this. Everything's already measured out. And their proportions are pretty much the same every single time. And the guy, like, it's a POV video, so the guy will walk in and he'll show everything he gets. And it's, like, a good-sized meal. It's, like, you're not paying that much money. You're getting one thing. They have microwaves and water there so you can make your ramen. And you can eat there, and it's like a good-sized meal. You eat it, you probably feel good after. It's not like you're feeling heavy or you feel like you're going to get sick. Mm-hmm. Where, I go to Wendy's right now. I could eat a small burger easily, right? And I would feel like I just had a snack. But then later on in the day, it would probably feel disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, I'm going to eat like a quarter of a meal and then I'm gonna feel disgusting later. Like it just doesn't add up.
Yeah, there's this saying, whatever you put in your body, that's where you're going to get out of it. So,
It's true.
like, whatever you put in, if you put in junk, you're going to get out junk. And
Right.
it's just, like, especially as an athlete, it's not good to eat, like, horrible food.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday, me, Christian, and Grady, we all had basketball tryouts, and you can tell the people that are in shape and people that aren't. And it's like, a lot of it's probably just how we fuel our bodies, what we put in our bodies.
Yeah.
So.
We had a couple guys throwing up too. It was
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
not a great start. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of running, so it really gets to you.
Yep.
So I have a question. When we go to restaurants, what are our go-tos? Like for me, every single time I go to a restaurant, whether it's a steakhouse or anything, I'm usually getting a burger.
That's
There's
what
one
I
on
was
the
gonna
menu.
say.
Yeah.
But like my favorite all time, like I always have Chinese food. I'm not gonna lie, like it's so good.
Oh, really?
Like I have to have it. Like I don't know.
No, I like Chinese food a lot. I don't get it very often, but Christian, how about you?
Usually a burger, unless there's, like, I've been to the restaurant, and I know there's something good. If it's, like, seafood, I'll get lobster or crabs. Yeah, that's usually it.
Well, there you go. Right, the lobster is crazy
Yeah, it's
expensive.
Yeah.
expensive.
Especially because Maine is obviously really well known for lobster.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my family's from Maine, so I grew up eating lobster and seafood boils and stuff. And the lobster population actually moved up to Canada. So the lobster was already expensive enough, and then it went up even higher.
Right.
And
Yeah,
that's
'cause
not even
it's
that
harder
much.
to get.
Right, and that's not even that much food. One lobster is not a lot.
Yeah.
It's really
whatsoever.
not.
Yeah.
I'd probably say my go-to order is like if I'm trying a new restaurant, I'll go buffalo chicken wrap. It's probably my go-to.
I've heard that a lot. A lot of people like the buffalo chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Spicier.
if I know the restaurant, like before I even walk in, like I know my order.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I'm big on burgers.
How
What
about desserts?
Yeah, desserts. I mean, I'm big on ice cream.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
my favorite, like I guess more recent, acai bowls all the way. Like I love playa bowls. The one in Glastonbury I go to a lot.
So yeah,
Try
so
to.
at the beginning, it was the beginning of the school year. I think at the beginning of the
Yeah,
school year
yeah.
is when
I
Bria
showed you.
introduced me and Anthony to playa bowls.
Yeah.
And
They loved it.
yeah, it was very, very good. Looking at pictures, it doesn't look super healthy, but when you actually pay
I mean, it's a
attention
whole
to
bunch
it,
of fruit and like
Right.
you can put toppings, granola,
Yeah.
Nutella, whatever you want.
yeah, so it was actually pretty healthy. And after I ate that, I felt pretty good.
It's
Like,
also like a meal kind of. Like
It
it's
is.
like a
It's-
big bowl.
it's
It fills
big.
you
You're
up
gonna
really
fill
well.
up.
it does, yeah.
Yeah, that was. It's just like reminding me of like so you guys like built your bowls for that, right?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Like when I went down to Florida, there was like this shop that was like right next to like where we were living, and like you could like build like your poke bowls.
Mhm.
That was like the best thing I had down there because you got to like fully customize everything
Yeah.
that you wanted in it. I think that's what like makes those restaurants so good is that
Yeah.
you know exactly what's going into them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like
do
when
like
you
that.
eat like a cheeseburger, you know what you're getting like when you walk in, but like it could be like something.
But like Chipotle or something.
Yeah, you could change it up. Like,
yeah, that's what makes some food and like some food spots really good is that you have so much customization in them.
yeah.
Yeah, and then like the thing with is it acai? How do you say it?
Acai bowl.
Acai bowls. Like, granted, it was a little bit more expensive, but I definitely feel like I got the most out of what I was paying.
Well, I get my rewards, so I don't
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes I get my free bowls. too.
Yeah, so that's good. But what about sides? Like when we go to a restaurant, like personally, I go to Texas Roadhouse a lot. It's probably like one of my
I
favorite
haven't been
restaurants.
there in so long.
And I love their rolls, obviously, like those are great. But for a side, I usually get the loaded sweet potato. Put a bunch of marshmallows in there, some brown sugar, butter. I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
That does sound good.
It sounds good, but I don't like sweet potatoes. That's
I
my
like
problem.
sweet
Yeah.
I probably my
Weirdo.
go-to side is probably like French fries or tater tots. Like that's my
Yeah, those
100% go-to.
or obviously if I go to like a Mexican restaurant, just chips and guac, chips and salsa, stuff like that.
Yeah, loaded fries are good. Put some
Yeah.
cheese on bacon on top.
Say mashed potatoes or fries, and then I have my side of veggies.
It's good to get your greens in. I feel like I don't eat enough veggies.
I love vegetables. Like, I don't know why a lot of people hate on them. I just like. Oh, I think it's because my mom always like had me eating vegetables like when I was young, like a little baby.
Yeah.
So it's like when you have that like engraved, I feel like you tend to like it more. I guess because
Yeah.
a lot of people like they weren't introduced to like vegetables until a little older, so they like started not liking them because I don't know.
yeah, where they were like forced to eat them.
Yeah. I always liked it.
Yeah, my parents used to. I had in order to leave the dinner table, I had to eat all of my veggies, which it was usually green beans or peas, and then I always had to drink my full cup of milk. And once I did that, I was allowed to leave the dinner table. That was every single night. So, and then I get a lot of grinders. I usually go to Hometown, which is the local market in town. I usually get grinders from there because that's like, I mean, those are solid grinders. Those things are huge, and they honestly, I think those are better than like Subway and stuff like that.
Or if you go to Westchester, they load those up.
Yeah, that's true.
Crazy. And those are actually cheaper than the Hometown grinders, and you get more food on them.
Oh, is that right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think the Hometown grinders are $10.
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah.
So.
Matter of fact, I'm getting Chinese food tonight.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should get Chinese food. I haven't had it.
But I also work at the Chinese restaurant, so it's easy.
Oh, that's true.
I get
Where
discount.
do you work?
Ichiban. It's not just Chinese food; they have other things there
Yeah.
too. So it's like I like sushi and stuff.
I mean, do your guys' moms make a meal every night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually.
So, like,
usually.
My mom makes great meals. That's
Really?
what I love.
All right, so let's say what we had for dinner last night. I had lasagna. That's what I had. One of my favorite meals.
My mom was at a meeting, so I just had hot dogs. So.
Okay. All right.
My mom made beef stew and fresh rolls,
Oh, okay.
and then
Sounds
she
good.
made brownies with ice cream.
There you go. There you go. Brio, how about you?
Okay, so I said my mom makes great meals, which she does, but I actually don't think I ate yesterday because I was working
Oh,
till late,
okay.
so I just wasn't hungry. I was going
Yeah.
to bed.
Sometimes that happens.
Sometimes if I do nothing and I like eat a big lunch, then I just won't eat dinner.
Yeah, that was late night.
Yeah, I eat dinner every night. My mom pretty much makes a meal every single night, but there's been times where my dad's been super late for work. Or at work, he'll be out super late, and then I'm out super late, and my sister will be, and she's like, all right, I'm not going to bother with dinner.
Yeah.
So, and we usually end up getting our own thing.
You guys
So.
eat like 3 meals a day? Trying to keep it
Try
consistent?
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat breakfast enough. I do on the weekends when I have time before school. I just don't.
Yeah. I normally have like lunch and then maybe dinner. Like I never eat
Right.
breakfast.
No, yeah, my breakfast in the morning for school, I just have like snacks like during my rises.
Yeah, no,
That's
me
my
too.
breakfast.
Like, it's not good because breakfast is a very important meal,
Yeah.
but I don't have the time to make it. And then I end up, like, right now, I'm starving. And all I've eaten is a bag of goldfish. And so, like, I'm starving until lunchtime and just, but, yeah, I should probably get better on that. But,
Yeah, I mean, breakfast is a good way to start off your morning, but it's like, for me, it's like not worth it to get up earlier to start my day earlier. Like, I just
I'm
don't-
already waking earlier now.
Yeah, I just don't feel like the need to do it. So
it's true.
I'm just like, I don't know. I know I'm younger than you guys, but I don't know, but my body has like an automatic alarm clock to wake up at 6. So like every day, even if it's a weekend, sometimes on the breaks, I can like kind of turn that off, but I just wake up at 6 every single day, so I have time to eat breakfast.
Yeah. No, I can't.
That's
I can't
really
do
good.
that.
Like I have to sleep in on my weekends. Like I can't do that.
like I wake up, I have my alarm set for like 6:15, so I wake up to my alarm, and then I just like roll back over and go back to sleep until like 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
7, that's still early to me. Like I'm
It's-
still sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never have time
I have a bad
on the
sleep schedule
weekends.
sometimes.
Yeah, I never have time during the week or on the weekends to sleep in because I'm always doing something, sports or something. But I definitely suck at waking up. Like I have to make a bunch of alarms, set a bunch of them.
No,
so-
yeah, I have 2 alarms.
Yeah.
Especially
so.
for it's like on Sundays I work up at the ski shop with my dad, and we have to like leave the house at like 10, 9:30, 10.
Yeah.
And like those are like harder to get up for than going to school is, because I'm like I don't want to work. I don't
It's
like
true.
have to.
Yeah,
there's
like
enough
the
people
school
working.
is like
School's
You
like,
have to
like
be
you
here.
School's like I
Yeah.
have to go to school.
Yeah. You don't have another choice, really.
Mhm.
yeah, but for waking up, like once I'm awake, like I'm wide awake. Like
Yeah.
it's bad if I like wake up at 3, then I can't go to bed. But if it's good at like a school day, if I'm like wide awake at 6, then I can do all the stuff I need to do.
As long as I like go back to sleep or try to within like 10 minutes, I can go back to sleep.
Yeah. I mean, like, looking back at COVID, like, everybody was sleeping in during COVID. Everybody's eating a bunch of snacks. Like, they weren't solid meals because, I mean, some people, they couldn't afford enough for solid meals all the time. People were lazy. I mean, COVID was definitely something that probably messed up our sleep schedules pretty good.
For some reason, like when I think about COVID, like I honestly loved a lot of parts of it.
No,
like
me
I
too.
know a
You're
lot
right.
of people can't relate, but like I loved it because like when we had online school, like I just had my sleepovers like at my house, and we would all go on our screens like for online meetings. Like we just like we did not do like any work. We were
No,
just,
you're
like,
right.
Yeah, COVID. I don't think I did any schoolwork over COVID. I'd just be like, Mom, I really don't know how to do this.
We
and then
didn't
my mom
really
would just
have
do
to.
it. Yeah.
It's true.
And like we would have our gym classes, and I'm like, I'm not putting my camera on to do push-ups in front of a screen. Like, please, like that was so funny to me.
Yeah. No, COVID's kind of like it's kind of a fog for me. Like I'm looking back on it now, and I feel like I don't remember much. I just remember it being like relaxing. Like I didn't hate it necessarily, but I also miss kind of getting out and doing everything.
I remember
so.
when like we didn't fully believe it was like gonna come to America or something. Everybody was like so scared because they also just didn't really know what it was. We were like pretty young too, so we were like, I'm gonna hide under my bed. Like I don't know, I don't want to be like, I don't want to have COVID. I don't want to have this, so I'm gonna like hide in my room and I'm never gonna go out and whatever.
Yeah,
but
I
everybody was
remember.
like freaking out in school, and they just really didn't want it to like get to America. And I don't know, it was
Yeah.
interesting.
What I remember about COVID is every other day my dad would have he would have like what's it called, like a off period because he's a teacher, so he was teaching online. So he would have an off period, and we would play football in the front yard, which was good because we were getting outside and we were staying active, while like we were staying home, and that was good. So I wasn't just sitting there on a computer all day doing nothing.
Yeah.
Lucky for me, I like live on a lake, so it was like a lot nicer because it wasn't a whole bunch of people like right by me, like
That's true.
so I could just like go on walks, do whatever,
Yeah.
swim.
All right, guys. Well, we're kind of close on time here, so I think the big takeaway from this podcast is you got to eat healthy, stay healthy, and this is Colby.
Stay healthy.
This is Colby signing out here, and we got
Bria.
Christian.
And Grady.
and we thank you guys for joining us today. We'll see you next time.